Carsen Edwards in the backcourt. Other new arrivals, Saliou Niang, one of the many great new arenas around European basketball. Here the SAP Garden really does just demonstrate and underline finishing in the top 10 and advancing to postseason. The ball is up. It's won by Smailagic and taken by Saliou Niang. So both teams failing with their first possessions. It's Paola looking for Smailagic mid-range. And it's tipped in by Niang, leaping with good timing. The first points of the game. Now Jovic coming off the screen. Whip back for Mike, who will drive, stretch out his right hand and score. He ended up 29 points on that occasion. I hope that's a good omen. Here's Paola spinning for Smailagic. Pump fake, takes off, and a nice finish from Smailagic. Assists, 4.8 points. Hands it off here to Obst, who can kick it back to Jovic. And he makes the three. As Jovic is back for his second spell. Edwards will drive. He loves to attack the paint, but Mike goes with him and swats it away. His drive at speed, met by Mike. 3 missed triples. Now Voigtmann finding Obst, but it's Niang who goes up for the rejection. And this one, I think, Edwards almost turning it over, but good hands from Smailagic to gather it. Up against Jovic now, and he'll drive and again score with his left hand off the glass. 2 similar finishes for Smailagic. Mike trying to find Voigtmann, Niang all over him. And Voigtmann nearly turning it over. Mike just about gathers, gonna have to shoot on the buzzer. Jovic! Close to the halfway line. He didn't have much choice for 3-pointers converted, so he had the confidence. He didn't care how. Wenyen, Gabriel and Kamar Baldwin step in for Bayern. As Lucic wants to join the 3-point party, and he does. Mouhamet Diouf comes in for Smailagic. He passes on to Paola now, but it's another turnover. Mike got a hand on it, and he can finish with the throwdown. Chance to be at the Final Four, as we see again that last play. Lucic to Mike in transition. Matthew Morgan and Luca Vildoza into the game for Virtus. Here's Diouf for Jallow. Oh, nicely done, using the angle well. Morgan, nice pass for Vildoza, who takes the extra pass out for Alston. And here is Alston, who's able to convert with the foul as he drives at Gabriel. And that's a strong finish from renowned as an excellent defender. He switches onto Alston. Dinwiddie off the glass. It won't go, but it's grabbed and put back in by Da Silva. He's been playing in EuroLeague now for well over a decade. Here's Matt Morgan, gets the roll. Voigtmann back in for Gabriel for Bayern now. Dinwiddie shifts it on to Da Silva, a good shooter. Second score of the night for Oscar Da Silva. Dinwiddie gets his first positive on a stat sheet in the EuroLeague. It's an assist. Up against Brandon Taylor. Voigtmann, Dinwiddie, and then Lucic loses it. Can turn around, can't finish, but Voigtmann flies in. Here's Smailagic, though, found by Brandon Taylor and able to take off the game of the season. But Hackett was alive to the second ball. And Virtus get it back. And now here is Taylor. That would have been poetic justice. The man who had a steal denied ended up scoring a 3 at the end of it. Here's Mike. Now he'll score as he spins away from Edwards. As he grabbed the arm of Voigtmann. And now Voigtmann scores again. So a very profitable fast break. More than half of the second quarter remaining. Luca Vildoza back in. He's on 2 personal fouls. Smailagic open for a 3 that he makes. So now Edwards, can he get going? Smailagic shoots over Voigtmann and drains it. Well, Alen Smailagic. Goals have been scored by Virtus in their second quarter. Has scored the last 3 field goals for Virtus. Voigtmann trying to answer straight away at the other end. It's a battle of the bigs from deep. Yeah, 4 points now. You've got a couple of steals as well. Now here's Carsen Edwards. He's seen Smailagic hitting from deep and got a little bit jealous. Said, I want some of that. And even Andreas Obst can't make open 3s. At the moment, it's a tough game to score in. Oh, this will be easy for Niang, though. Found by Jallow. Across the 2 teams, Spencer Dinwiddie trying to find some rhythm. Vildoza and Edwards in the backcourt. Here is Carsen Edwards. Diouf will give it back to him. Edwards takes on the 3. It won't go, but no one boxing out. Who can get it? Eventually, it's Jallow. What a frantic passage of play as Edwards now can find a little seam and explode into it. Diarra, Jallow and Smailagic. Here's Edwards, tough shot. It's not Diarra into the action. In fact, it's Alston. As Voigtmann goes from deep, and there is Alston grabbing the rebound. And Virtus with Edwards again, snaking his way through. And 2 baskets in succession from Carsen Edwards. Bang, bang, and that's what he can do. 4 free throws. And brings it down the floor. Jovic to Lucic, cross court. Mike wide open, and there he drops it in. Makes it a tied game. Now here is Obst, able to get away from Vildoza. As Edwards just about finds Vildoza. Smailagic once more, wants a 3 and makes it. 3 of 3 from long range for Alen Smailagic. It's a couple of open looks Obst has missed. One of the best 3-point shooters in Europe. Now Edwards on the dribble and finds the space to shoot over Voigtmann. Da Silva. And that's another turnover thrown into the shins of Smailagic. Jovic, Mike, and always turn to Magic Mike if you need something, Bayern.
Hey, listen, we're blue defense, we're switching.
Gordon Herbert keeping it clear for his players as Bayern just battling away. Virtus coming out with Diouf in the paint. They feed him. He helps it on. And there arriving is Derrick Alston Jr. for the throwdown. But shooters like to see that net. Perfect timing for Alston. Now Dinwiddie. Switching on to the big man. Dinwiddie driving. And 1 with the foul. So his first basket in the EuroLeague. He had to manufacture the shot. And starting to look confident. He's passed to Jessup now, who drives inside, off the glass and in for Diouf. Dinwiddie was blocking his route. He can't score. Niang grabs it. Alston, nice shot from mid-range. A 17th turnover now for Virtus. Baldwin hands on to Jessup. Alley-oop, finished by Gabriel. Nice putt. Get his team back in the game. He'll try to do so, and wow, what a shot. Will that 3 be the start of a revival for Virtus? Vildoza, double-teamed, baseline just about sneaks it for Jallow. Back-to-back triples. Gordy Herbert must be thinking about a timeout. Kamar Baldwin, the floater is off. Great rebound, and it's worked back for Jessup. He makes the three, and a big Dinwiddie helping it on, and Jessup striking the three. He's not missed tonight so far, Jessup. And now able to get away for a little bit of space, can't get it to drop. And now he turns it over, trying to feed it inside. Very much finding his feet in the competition and finding his competitive stride as well, having not played for a while. Here's Jessup, he's found his stride all right. And here's Jovic. Obst, quiet night so far. He'll drive, left hand, layup is good, and it's a double-digit lead for the first time for Bayern. Andreas Obst, only his third field goal of the night, and now another turnover, especially with Virtus struggling so much for offensive rhythm. Jovic for Jessup for three, Justinian Jessup. Less of a household name, but Justinian Jessup, new signing this season from Ulm. Surely has Bayern on the front foot now, and last 10 minutes of game time for Virtus, just 10 points in the last 12 minutes actually of game time. Taylor trying to change that with the nice step back. 12 points the margin, 4 minutes to play. Virtus need to find defense now. Obst for three, that's not the way to find defense. With Jovic out there orchestrating, one of the most experienced point guards in Europe. He will make sure they use the clock wisely as well. No, Obst for three. He's heating up just at the time when Bayern needs someone to pull them clear. Obst obliging, his third triple of the night. Edwards manages to scoop it in. A 16-point margin. And it's exactly the same number of points at the moment for Virtus that they scored 2 days ago. It will stay that way for now. Jovic just about keeping hold of it. And he'll rotate it out for Obst, and that is textbook. Took him a long time to reach double figures today, but he's exploded up to 21 points now. As Taylor answers, but what a good week it has been for Bayern. They headed into it really under pressure. They'd lost a couple heavily in the EuroLeague. Great response against Real Madrid. And being down by 16. And Isiaha Mike keeps going. Shot is off the mark from Diouf, and that will be it. Bayern cruise in the end to a comfortable victory. Their second of the week.